Only projects, plans, play,
Game!
with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence, dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
Di abot ang data! GG bro! Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now! Di abot ang data! GG bro! Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon for our continuing coverage of the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup live here at the ENDERUN College Titan Gym in the city of Taguig. Magandang hapon mga kaliga. Ako po si Justin Alfonso alongside Benny Benitez. Benny, exciting Sunday afternoon here. Are you ready for this matchup here today?
Oh yeah, definitely Justin. 8-time na ASCU champions going up against a perennial NCAA contender in the Benilde Blazers. Exciting stuff mga kaliga.
Also joining us here today is Bianca Tagalda, our third woman here for our crew. She will be coming in and talking to us about both of our squads. But now let's take a look at the match at hand between both of these teams. It's Benilde against St. Clare. These two teams are perennial champions, perennial winners at their respective leagues. So this is going to be a back and forth action as we take a look at the match at hand or the game schedule. First two games are already done. Now we are going to the Benilde versus St. Clare, and then it's University of Makati against JRU, New Era, and then EAC. A fun, jam-packed day of basketball action.
If you're a basketball junkie mga kaliga, this is the Sunday to be. Because of the 5-gamer that we have, 2 of 5, tapos na tayo, but this is going to be exciting.
Exciting. Match at hand. College of St. Benilde Blazers going up against St. Clair College Saints. Reset and rise for both of these teams. It's going to be one great matchup. But first, let's go take a look at one side of the court. It's the Benilde Blazers and their previous game, and that was against the Korea University Tigers.
If you were to ask me, Justin, Benilde Blazers, they were the ones who gave really a tough time to the Korea University Tigers when they visited. And it was one hell of a game, 96-88. It doesn't describe the game itself. It was really tight until the end. And during that game, they keep it tight. They kept it close in terms of the rebounds. Hindi naman malayo, although malaki talaga ang Korea University. But if you look at steals, at assists, all of these guard stats, nandun talaga ang Benilde Blazers.
And for Benilde Blazers, who are these players that we need to watch out for against St. Clair Saints? We know the talent that they have, but who are the guys that need to step up big and need to watch out for in this ballgame?
We've been talking so many years about SJ Moore, and we're hoping that this is the breakout year for SJ Moore. We're also talking about, although he's in street clothes right now, si Nathan Victoria, but let's talk Ernest Daha, lights out shooter. We want to be seeing a lot of those also.
So now, what do they need to do here to get this dub against the 8-time NASCU champions?
Same thing that they did with the Tigers, with the Korea University Tigers. They have to really start strong. As in anything naman in basketball, Justin, if you start strong, makakasindak ka dyan eh. So they have to do that also. And they look to have si Ernest Daha, participate early in the offense kasi talagang kailangan nila yung long-range shooting.
Yeah, we saw Ernest Da heat up against the Korea University Tigers that game. Now let's take it over to the other side of the timeline. It's the 8-time NASCU champs, the St. Clair Saints. And let's take a look at their previous game.
In the previous games, Justin, ito very tight. It was a 76-74 win against Guangming University. It was Babacar Endong's endgame heroics na talagang sealed the deal, so to speak. But in that game, it was a tight head-to-head matchup in terms of the rebounds and in the assists, all in favor of St. Clair. In terms of the steals, they're there, and then the block shots. Obviously, with two very heavy and hefty FSAs, talagang magte-take advantage sila dun sa mga big man stats.
Talking about FSAs, Babacar Endong, who else do we need to watch out for the St.
Yeah.
Clair Saints?
Dito si Musa Diona. He's the counterpart ba ni Babacar Endong. But more than that, si Joko Bocorcelo. There's also the other locals of the St. Clair Saints that we need to watch out for. But really, they have to take advantage of their biggest advantage, yung sila Babacar Endong, si Musa Diona.
And let's see how those FSAs will par up here against the perennial NCAA contenders. Now for the Saints to get a dub against the Benilde Blazers, what are the things that they need to get done?
You have to recognize that the Benilde Blazers, they don't have a versatile big like si Babacar Endong, who could play outside, who could play inside. They have Gio Gonzaga, and I think they have Ron G. Go, who's a transferee from the UE Red Warriors. So may pedigree yan ng UAAP. So they need to capitalize. I'm talking about the St. Clair Saints. They need to capitalize on the bigs that can be versatile for them.
So let's see how they can capitalize and get this dub against the Benilde Blazers. But now let's take it over to the third person of our panel, Bianca Tagarda, with a quick story.
Good afternoon, Justin and Benny. There are a few players absent for the Benilde Blazers. Gaya nga naman nabanggit nyo kanina, si SJ Moore, Nathan Victoria, and Jesse Arsiaga due to personal reasons. And even Coach Paulayo won't be here to oversee the team today. Pero sabi ni Coach Ren Noriaga, who is present, we are always ready. Sa kabila naman, sabi ni Coach Gino na nagbakasyon nga raw sila in Cebu for 1 week last week. At kahit na nahinto sila sa trainings, ay hopeful etong si Coach Gino na yung mga players niya, they will get to translate the enjoyment that they had from that experience to the action of this ball game. Justin and Benny?
Thank you for that report, Bianca. So we got both teams with different stories, missing pieces, just got back from vacation. Who do you think is going to come out on top?
Well, with Bianca's report, very, very crucial yung sinabi niya that there are a lot of players that won't be playing for the Benilde Blazers. I was penciling Benilde Blazers for this one, but with that report by Bianca, I think it's going to be the Saints of St. Clair.
So let's not wait any further, mga kaliga. Let's head it to our venue announcers for the starting five.
Action. Action. Check, 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 check. check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Hey, check, check, hey, hey, check, check, hey. Check, hey. Action continues here at the ENDERUN Gym, Taguig City, for our third game. It's Benilde versus St. Clare. This is the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup, Season 4, presented by the Shawarma Shack. Live on our official YouTube channel, Pinoy Liga Cup and PusoP.com. Introducing first the starters for the Benilde Blazers. At guard number 8, James Eason. The other guard number 15, Matthew Hukom. At forward number 18, Bon Daha. Also at forward number 33, Gio Gonzaga. And at center number 77, Ronji Go. Head coach for the Blazers is Ren Noriega. Now, for the St. Clair College Saints. At guard number 27, Sean Bondok. The other guard number 24, Hoko Borcelo. At forward number 25, Angelo Ibanez. Also at forward number 6, Clint Mansaro. And at center number 57, Babakar Endong. Head coach for the Saints is Gino Manansala. Game officials are Ariel Bermeo, Jess Varas, and Derek Samaniego. With Commissioner Salvador Cortez Jr. Pinoy Liga is a proud member of SBP, Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas.
And the starting five for Benilde, it's James Eason, Matthew Hukom, Bondaha, Gio Gonzaga, and Ron Gigo. And para naman dito for the St. Clair College Saints, it's Clint Manzano, Joko Borcelo, Angelo Ibanez, Sean Bondok, and Babakar Endong, as the possession will go to St. Clair. Benny, you know, St. Clair, like we've mentioned, 8-time NASCO champs. And then we got Benilde, a perennial contender in the NCAA. So we're going to see some high-quality basketball here.
Definitely, two quality teams here. First off nga pala, i-greet natin. I was messaged by Coach Paulo Layog. Birthday ni Matthew Hukom. Happy birthday to you, Matthew Hukom.
Happy
Who's
birthday.
actually starting in this game.
It's a good present to be starting this game here today.
It's well, to answer you, Justin. This is really an exciting ball game, and if you look at it, see Benilde Blazers, they're matching up with the height of the St. Clair Saints. They have Ron Digo and they have Gio Gonzaga on the starting lineup.
Yeah, in their previous game against Korea University, they were able to tally 23 rebounds. So, although they were undersized in this game, and maybe they could get some more boards here too in this ball game.
Yeah, definitely with those two, especially with Go, who's like what we said in the pre-game. There, he has the UAAP pedigree, so it's a different competition. Now he's gonna be going to the NCAA, where he's gonna be used a lot because of yung kanyang length.
As Hukom steps back for a three-pointer, no good. And Babakar Endong will get that board. Babakar Endong has been the main starter here for St. Clair as their FSA, but they also have another FSA up and coming for their squad.
Oh yes, ang malaki itong other FSA ng St. Clair Saints, Justin. You were talking about Musa Diona, who's the part of the two-headed monster of the St. Clair Saints.
As Gonzaga drives against Endong, Gonzaga tries to go up but denied by Babakar Endong, and here comes the blue shirts.
You could see there yung length of the bigs of the St. Clair Saints.
As Manzano will work in the post. He fakes, he fires away, no good. And the rebound will go to Hukom.
Hukom is a lights out shooter as well, Justin. We've seen it. It's not just Ernest Da who has the license to shoot outside.
As that shot by Go will be no good, but Benilde will get that rebound as Gio Gonzaga will have an opportunity at the line. Benilde, like we talked about in the pregame, Benny, they were the squad that gave up the most fight against Korea University.
Yeah, we saw that. That was a game that was played at Ayak Gym at the heart of Manila, and you could see it already in the fire in the eyes of the Benil Blazers during that game that they want to win that game. And I was talking to Coach Paulo Layog during that same game, and he really wanted it. And definitely breaks of the game at the end took its toll, but you could not discount the fact that they brought it really really hard to the Tigers.
I remember Dojan Lee had to really pick it up as he was one of the stretch fours for Korea University. He was all in that game because Benilde was putting up that fight. And let's see here if they could put up that same fight against the 8-time NASCU champs as they have the possession.
You look, Justin. Sorry, there. You look at how versatile the guards of Saint Clair Saints are. You know, they have a lot of that. There's no Charles Burgos, but there would be Justin Bautista. There's Mark Angelo Ibanez. Ang gaganda, ang ganda. The program of Coach Gino Manansala is a very dynamic program.
And as another three-pointer there for Benilde, as the ball will stay with St. Clair. But going to that point, they have really good big guards.
Oh, yeah.
They are physical.
Yeah.
They could shoot the ball and they could penetrate.
Yeah, there's a lot. There was a guard from 2 years ago, si Estacio, who's I think playing now for Binyan in the MPBL. And he's the definition of the guards of St. Clair.
Yeah, Stasio also playing for Marikina a few seasons ago as we take it over to Bianca Tagana with a report.
Justin and Benny, they may have secured a win in their last game pero naniniwala si Coach Gino Manansala that there is still room for improvement, especially on their defensive end. Aniya, masyado raw maluwag ang kanilang depensa, allowing their opponents to create more opportunities than they should have in their last game. Despite those lapses, Coach Gino had high praise for his rising point guard na si Joko Borsello, noting iba talaga kapag may veterano sa team. Pero sa ngayon, as they prepare to face a competitive NCAA squad like the Benilde Blazers, Coach Gino knows that it won't just take one veteran performance, but a whole team work. Justin and Benny?
Thank you for that report, Bianca. And going off Bianca's report, it does take a team to win any game, especially when it's high-level college basketball like we are watching now.
Yeah, yung high praises ni Coach Gino Mansala with Joko Bohorcelo, it's really well deserved. No, 16 points on 3 of 5 shooting from the 3. Total, he's the most used guard there with 30 minutes, and it shows a lot of the confidence of the coaching staff with Joko.
Podador swings it to Daha. Daha buries that three-pointer. And we're seeing some friendly action between Babacar Endong and Go, as they would call that a holding foul. 13-9. Benilde up by 4, almost halfway through here the first quarter.
Silently, Justin, yung si Daha has been showing us, and I think he has two already. You could see that trend of bringing Daha into the mix of the offense early on. It's gonna work well for Benilde at this point.
And let's see here if the St. Clair Saints have something to answer with, as great defense coming from Arle Podador there, putting that pressure on as Benilde will get this possession.
You talk about Podador, Adi Podador, ano, ang isa sa mga scouting reports, or not just, it's just really more about the feedback of the coaches about Podador. When I was speaking to Coach Paulo Layog, he's also high on Podador because of yung intangibles that he's giving. And he was penciling Podador to be something like in the mold of Tony Inot. So he's gonna be the next. They'd like to see Podador mature into the next Tony Inot for the Blazers.
And let's see here if he could start molding into that next Tony Inot in this game as a turnover here by Benilde. And here comes St. Clair. Montejo. They're working in the post with Diona. Diona pulls up for a mid-range J, no good. And St. Clair recovers. A three-pointer is up, and it is no good as well. And Diona will fight his way down low and gain another possession for the Blue Shirts.
Yeah, that's the biggest advantage of the Blue Shirts. And ang Blazers, they really were adjusting when they showed up with Go and Gonzaga at the early stages. But medyo susunugin sila nitong dalawa nito, Justin, at some point because they're too big, too long. Hopefully, they'd be able to adjust. They might be able to do small ball, but if you look at it, Irel Galas now checks in and he's now covering Diona, which is really a big disadvantage.
As Benilde here with the basketball, they're pushing, they're running. Galas fakes, drives into the lane. Galas will miss that, and here comes St. Clair. Can they answer? Oh my goodness, Montejo in attack mode, but misses. And a whistle has been called, and that's out of bounds. Ball will go to Benilde.
That was a gimme for Montejo. Medyo na-yoyo niya. Ang tawag yata ngayon ng mga bata, jelly.
Aha!
They call it a jelly, Justin.
Kailangan na yung post in mid-air. But they missed that shot as Galas will bring down the ball for the Blazers. Galas fires away. Yes, sir! The big man has a soft touch.
We're high on Irel Galas coming out from Bacolod, from Negros. He's been a fixture of the NCAA lineup of the Benilde Blazers, Justin. And he recently had experience with the 3x3 team natin, sa Gilas. So, we're seeing a lot of good things with Galas. He just needs a lot of exposure ba. Kailangan niya lang talaga mababad.
Cyril Galas, DHO to Hukom. Pinch action coming from Benilde. Hukom still with the basketball. Hukom kicks out. Three-pointer is up. Three-pointer goes in and out. And Benilde here will give back the ball to Montejo. Montejo drives, fakes, right-hand scoop. What a beautiful move from Richmond Montejo.
Very crafty Montejo and the rest of the guards of Coach Gino Manansala. Ang galing.
And Galas will try to answer back of his own. But yes, another guard here for St. Clair that has some moves in Richard Montejo.
That's the type of factory that St. Clair is producing. Now, in the case of the Benilde Blazers naman, you're seeing a lot of the long ones, in Irel Galas, in SJ Moore, Hukom, who has this Luke Kennard type jump shot. Hopefully, it translates to the numbers that Luke Kennard is showing sa NBA, 49% from outside.
Wow.
I'm sure that the coaching staff would want the same results.
That outside shooting has really changed this sport as we have Richmond Montejo with the basketball. Montejo looking for a teammate. They got 10 seconds left to shoot. Escobedo, mid-range J, too strong. Rebound, Diona. Diona working his way inside. And Musa Diona will draw that foul. As if you look at Musa Diona, that's a grown man. He is what you call the eye test has perfectly been passed when you see Musa Diona.
Oh yeah, physically, but I like the fact that when he got the rebound, hindi niya na binaba.
Yes.
So those are the basics, because there would be certain FSAs that you would like to see those little things if you're a coach, but you want to see that. He didn't bring it down. The finish was there, and he knows his advantage.
As Musa Diona will go 1 for 2 at the charity stripe. And Benilde here, a chance to add on to their lead. Hukom with the basketball. Swings to the other side to Podador. Podador asking for a screen. Gonzaga sets it. Podador looking for a teammate, but that will be a foul called on St. Clair. 18-14, 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go as we take a look at the Buffalo's Wings and Things Buffalo defensive play of the game. And that's none other than Musa Diona.
You don't do that to a big man. Masyado siya mahaba. Too long.
Hook on fires, no good. And here comes St. Clair. Escobedo attacking. Kicks out. Montejo swings one more. Three-pointer is up. In and out. Ball is tipped. Ball is loose. But Benilde will get it. And here comes the Blazers.
There goes number 4, Ralph Balikig, who was the energy guy, Justin, during their game against Korea, shooting 2 of 2 from the 3.
And Gio Gonzaga hits that three-pointer. There's a trend with this Benilde team. Their stretch 4s and stretch 5s have that soft touch around the three-point line.
That's right. And we want to see also Gio Gonzaga mature into that scorer role that he was last Nextman Cup, because he was part of the Mythical 5 last year.
Let's see if he can do the same. As a beautiful finish there. And here comes Benilde. A minute and 5 seconds left to go. Balikig with the basketball. Uses the screen of Gonzaga. Gonzaga now with the basketball. Fires away. Yes, sir! Gio Gonzaga with a big-time three-pointer.
Those trail threes, Justin. Ang ganda, no? You suck the defense into you, and then you see those long shooters that you have. Nice play. Ang ganda, ang ganda.
As a whistle will be called here by our officials as we take a look at that Gonzaga three-pointer. Hand in the face, don't matter. And puts up the 3. A beautiful-looking jumper there by Gio Gonzaga. His team up by 8 here. 39 seconds left to go in our first quarter. Gonzaga attacks. Gonzaga pump fakes. Gonzaga goes up, and Gonzaga will draw the foul. And I guess, Ben, when you have an FSA on you or someone bigger than you, fakes really work sometimes.
That's true. And I think what Benilde Blazers is adjusting to is the fact that they have Diona inside, and they want him to go outside. The maganda sa ginagawa niya is that they have those types of shooters. So this adjustment where the bigs are shooting outside, it's gonna work well as well for Benilde. Showing now they have a 9-point lead.
As Gio Gonzaga makes the first of 2 free throws, currently with a 9-point lead, make that 10. A 10-point lead for the Benilde Blazers here early in this ball game, as St. Clair will try to answer back.
I'm not gonna discount St. Clair this early kasi dun sa game nila against the Korea University Tigers. They went back into the game.
Escobedo attacks and will draw that foul. Both teams in the penalty here in this first quarter. Shows how physical both teams are here, knowing that both of their conferences are very physical conferences, and they're bringing that same play style here.
Escobedo, he's very serviceable for the St. Clair Saints. A good 2-3 for them. Someone that could, take the game outside. Let's go briefly, Justin, to the current Blazers inside the court. They have Dale Ortega already. So if you put in Podador and Ortega, these are 2 greenies from LSGH na talagang, I think, Coach T.Y. Tang and Coach Paulo Laig will rely on this coming season 102 of the NCAA.
Let's see what Ortega will do for his squad here as the ball will be turned over. 4 seconds left to shoot. Escobedo, step back. No. And that will be it for the first 10 minutes of this ball game. 26 the Benilde Blazers, 18 the St. Clair Saints. Let's see here if that 8-point deficit will make a difference in the second quarter. We'll be right back, mga kaliga. Welcome back to the continuing coverage of the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup presented by the Shawarma Shack. It's the Benilde Blazers going up against the St. Clair Saints. The white shirts up by 8. I'm Justin Alfonso alongside Benny Benitez. You guys are in for a treat as we got some regular contenders going up against each other in this ball game.
Yep. To say the least, Justin, this is an exciting ball game, high quality. This is Benilde Blazers. You want to see them get over that championship hump, and they have a chance now. This year is going to be a very crucial year for them.
As a foul has been called on Angelo Parinas, the big man of St. Clair that's freshly in the game here for the Blue Shirts. As we have a quick stoppage here, we got some mopping action on the floor. 26-18. Benilde still up by 8, and they have the basketball. Daha fires away, no good. And the rebound will go to St. Clair, but that will go right back to Benilde.
I like how Daha operates. He knows his skill set. He's a transferee from the DLSU Green Archers. I like his length and yung type of game that he brings to the Blazers.
As Benilde with the basketball, a teardrop is up and it is good for Hanke, who is also freshly in the game for the white shirts.
Cedric Harke has been with the program for the longest time. You know. I've seen him in the early seasons of the Nextman Cup for the Blazers.
And the Saints with the basketball. Mid-range J is up and no good, but the whistle will be blown by our officials. As let's hear a report from Bianca Tagarda.
Justin and Benny, we just love competing with highly competitive teams, sabi ni Coach Ren Noriega, emphasizing how much his squad values the level of competition they face here in Pinoyliga. According to him, every game brings a new experience and a fresh lesson for the team to grow from. Kagaya na lamang ng recent matchup nila against Korea University Tigers, kung saan pinaalalahanan sila that discipline ultimately gets the job done, an area they continue to work on as a developing squad. At sabi nga ni Coach Ren, we are a young team. We like to play it fast. And while their pace and energy define their identity, wala pa rin daw natalo sa experience na nakukuha nila from high-level competition that continue to shape their progress this off-season. Justin and Benny?
Thank you for that report, Bianca. It's always great to have your squad go up against the highest level of competition you could possibly get, especially when you're preparing to try and win another championship.
That's true, and that's the mandate of the Pinoyliga Cup brand, Justin, is to provide the highest quality of games for Philippine college basketball, and it has been very apparent the last couple of months. Pinapadala natin dito ang Korea University, Samyang University, and we will be bringing the Tokai University Seagulls. So if you want to check out the profile of course, the Tokai University Seagulls, they're one of the powerhouse teams of Japan. So mga kaliga, watch out for the Tokai University Seagulls, who will be playing in our Pinoyliga Global Invitational Cup Series.
Watch out for that, mga kaliga. February 20 to 22. Go to our social media pages to find out more as we have a timeout on the floor. 31-20, Benilde up by 11. We'll be back.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Welcome back, mga kaliga. St. Clair trailing by 11 points against the Benilde Blazers. On screen, Gonzaga Daha getting ready to defend this possession, or actually be in the offensive here, as Ernest Daha will inbound the basketball.
It makes sense now for the St. Clair Saints to go full court press on this one. Challenge nila ang mga ball handlers of the Blazers and delay the offense.
As here comes Benilde, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Three-pointer is up and no good, but Gonzaga hauls it in and finishes the two-pointer.
You want to see those types of offensive aggressiveness from Gio Gonzaga. But I like Ralph Balikig. Reminds me so much of Peyton Pritchard.
Yes.
Yeah, lefty shooter.
As St. Clair here with the basketball. Three-pointer is up, and that is good. Bringing the lead of Benilde back down to 10. And let's see here if the Saints can get a stop. Daha. High pickup, slow step. My goodness, what a crafty move from Ernest Daha.
Like I said, Justin, you like the game of Ernest Daha. He has the long game, but you look at that craftiness and your skill set that he brings.
As St. Clair here will try to answer. Pahimana, he drives. Right hand teardrop, no good. And Benilde will get the rebound. They're running, they're pushing. Gets it to Gio Gonzaga, and that is a foul.
You could see it early on. No, the aggressiveness of Gio Gonzaga is showing us a lot of offensive options for them now.
As we take a look at the LGR rebound of the game, Gio Gonzaga holds it in and finish the two-point play here for the Blazers.
You want to see that translate into the next level, Justin, because you know the talent level of Gio Gonzaga. You know that he can do this. Yung mga ganyang pulot-pulot rebound na yan, that's his specialty. And if you could see the last two shots that he had previous to this na long, converted but you could see the footwork also. So skill set wise, inside and outside, Gio Gonzaga is there. It's just a matter of how it will translate in terms of confidence going to the next level.
And let's see here if Gio Gonzaga continue to work and polishes on his game here, as St. Clair will have the basketball down 13 here, and whistle has been called by our officials. 36-23, 13-point lead for Benilde. As we take a look at Gio Gonzaga, one of the mainstays here for Benilde, as goal will come in for Gio Gonzaga. A well-deserved break here.
That's true.
Gonzaga.
That's true. And I like how confident Coach Gino Manansala is with his team without the FSAs. He's putting in a lot of effort to see how they can do things without an FSA.
As James will get it off the glass. James Denosta. What a emergency shot there, as Galas will bring down the basketball. 6 minutes left to go here in our second quarter. What will Benilde do in this possession? Oh, what a nice step through, but that will be no good. And the Saints are running. St. Clair, they're pushing. They kick out. A three-pointer is up. No good. And Ison will get the rebound.
That was a good choice. It's an open shot at the corner. If you trust your shooters well enough, you will make that pass.
Ison with the basketball. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Ison uses a screen of goal. Ison finds Daha. Daha spins. Daha goes all the way to the basket. My goodness, Ernest Daha doing it all for the Blazers as he brings up the lead back to 13, as the white shirts will continue to attack. And what a nice finger roll coming from Ernest Daha.
Only projects, plans, play, games! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Babacar Endong and company. Down 13. Almost halfway through our second quarter. And the Blazers blazing through our first half, up 13. Benny, we of course knew that the Blazers always are ready to fight, but to have a 13-point early lead here in the second quarter.
I'm not surprised. They went up hot and smoking, and they deserve this lead right now.
As Sean Bondok will hit that three-pointer and Go will get the basketball. Here comes Galas. Galas will decide to slow it down, gives it to Ison. Ison manning the point guard duties, gives it to Hukom. Hukom gives it to Go. Go fires away, no. And Hukom will clean it up. Oh my goodness! What a shot!
By
Coming
Iriel
from Galas.
Yep. He has that. He has the hops. I got to experience si Iriel Galas in one of the when he was starting at pinahiram sa amin nila Coach Paulo Layog ito in one of our games, and he was really that athletic. It's a good thing now that Iriel is bulking up a bit. We hope to see him really shine this season. He's a good system player. We want to see now what will happen to him at the next level.
As a mid-range J is up and it is good for Stefan Harndenico. A nice looking jumper there as Benilde will try to answer. Daha has the basketball, asking for a screen from Go. Endong shows hard, but Daha will stay composed, gets it to Hukom. Hukom drives, a nice sidestep move, but he will not finish. And ball will stay with the Blazers.
I like the aggressiveness always. The smalls are really taking it to the middle. They're challenging Babacar and Dong. You like that.
Go gives it to Ison. Ison looking for a teammate, finds Hukom. Hukom gives it back to Ison. 8 seconds left to shoot. Ison crosses over, splits the defense, but Endong will get the deflection. And the Saints are running. And Ibanez will almost lose control of that basketball. But he will finish, and the lead of Benilde back down to single digits. It's back to 9. And the St. Clair Saints bidding to come back in this game, led by that man, Angelo Ibanez.
Only projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now!
Welcome back mga kaliga. Benilde up by 9 here. One of the earlier reports of Bianca Tagalda, she talked about the missing pieces here for Benilde, Benny.
Yeah, she talked about Nathan Victoria and SJ Moore out for personal reasons. Nathan Victoria slowly becoming the PG1 option for this group of Coach Paulo Layog, because of his length and his ability. You have a big guard in Nathan Victoria, and of course si SJ Moore, who's developing a nice outside shot like we saw in there now.
As Ernest Daha, what a sweet jumper, hitting the bottom of the net as they are now up by 12 again. Bohorcelo, binigay kay Ibanez. Ibanez looking down low to Babacar Endong, and a nice high-low action, but Babacar Endong could not control the ball, but he will regain it. Endong still working inside. Endong off the glass too strong, and Go will get the rebound.
That's a nice cover for Go right there. Like we said, it's a nice counter to the bigs of St. Clair Saints. Now we get the offense from him also.
Oh my goodness, what a pass to Go and a great finish. And Bohorcelo will kick out the basketball. 46-32. 14-point deficit here. St. Clair trying to come back. Bohorcelo working his way in the middle. Kicks out. Three-pointer is up. No good. And the rebound will go to Hukom. Hukom finds Daha. Daha with a nice step through. Wow.
What you like about that is the maturity to take it slow when necessary. You could see it. That there are certain players, really, Justin, that has a very finesse offensive set, and Daha is one of those.
As St. Clair here. With 5 seconds left to shoot, Bohorcelo swings one more. Mid-range J is up, and that will be a foul as Sean Bondok will draw that foul as we take a look at that. Smart sports, smart play of the game. What a beautiful pass coming from Hukom behind the back to Ronji Gon. A sweet finish off the glass, and that's the nice soft touch that you want to see from your big man.
True, Justin, and you want the familiarity. That's what you call chemistry already, because the pass was intended to someone who probably could do that. So that's the type of chemistry that you want.
As St. Clair will miss that free throw. In their previous game against Guangming, they only shot 66% from the charity stripe. And right there, they missed that free throw as well. 48-33, 2 minutes and a second left. Our officials are heading to our technical table here to discuss as a 15-point lead here being headed by the Blazers. Benny, St. Clair, we know them. They're going to try and come back in this game. They're a tough team, but what are the things that they need to improve on here in this last 2 minutes and a second in our second quarter?
It's just the type of defense that they're offering right now. I think it's a bit scattered, Justin. So kailangan talaga medyo coordinated, concerted, because the offense will always follow. This is a very offensive-minded team that si Coach Gino Manansala has, but it has to start here on this side, sa Benilde side with defense.
Ison gives it to Daha. They swing to Pondador. Now it's back with Ison. Ison drives all the way to the rim. Oh my goodness, no fear in the eyes of Ison there as he converts for two, but Bohorcelo will try to do the same, and he will kick back out.
James Eason is, if I'm not mistaken, also came from that same LSGH batch as Dale Ortega and Podador, si Arlie Podador.
Podador for three, no good. And rebound will go to Babacar Endong. Endong will try to go all the way, but that will be a foul called on James Eason as the lead of the Blazers continuing to build as we go on to the second quarter. It is now a 17-point deficit that the St. Clair Saints are facing as we have Lance Ronquillo coming into the game for the first time here for the White Shirts.
Si Lance Ronquillo came from the NCAA program, a former UST Red Cub. UST Tiger Cub. Came from that program and then lumipat ito ng San Sebastian Golden Stags, where he did a lot of point guard duties. Especially we saw him last year sa ating Nextman Cup also. We hope to see that his transfer here sa Blazers could bear fruit na on his young career.
As Hukom will man the point guard duties for this possession. Goal, mid-range J, no good. And the rebound will go to Manzano. 45 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Bohorcelo. Now it's with Bondok. Bondok spins opposite, gives it to Manzano. Manzano, pump fake, step through, off the glass, no good. And the rebound will go to the Blazers.
They were trying to take advantage of the height mismatch with Lance Ronquillo, pero hindi sila nag-succeed doon. Good defense on the part of Ronquillo.
Hukom. They get it inside to goal. Goal, soft touch, no good. Endong holds it in. Endong. Point forward all the way to the rim. As Babacar Endong. It must be a luxury to have a big man get the rebound and push the ball for you.
Yeah, I thought for a while it was Giannis Antetokounmpo. The strides, man.
Only took two dribbles from the opposite side of the court to get back to the front court.
Whatever happens, you want the same thing from Babacar Endong, the type of aggressiveness. Of course, you have to have that kind of tapered aggression, if you want to call it that way, Justin. for them to really move it forward. They're still down by 15, but I will never discount the St. Clair Saints out. Especially this is a pedigreed team from Naasco. They won't just give up.
As 1 out of 2 for Babacar Endong. Here comes Galas. Galas drives. Galas will lose control, and here comes Babacar Endong. Endong gives it for a mid-range J in and out. And one last stop here in the first half for the Benilde Blazers, as the Blazers blazing through the first half as they have a 15-point lead against the Saints. 50 the white shirts, 35 the blue shirts. First half is done. Don't go away just yet, as we have 20 more minutes of regulation coming your way.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, games! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now!
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
Mga kaliga, kasama ko nga ngayon ang rising point guard ng St. Clair Saints na si Joko Borcelo. Na Joko, good afternoon sa'yo. Thank you so much for joining me in this halftime interview. And Joko, isa ka nga sa mga rising point guards. Lagi ka nababanggit ni Coach Gino in every pre-game interview. You did well, especially nung last game ninyo versus the Guangming Flying Dragons. Now, paano mo ba hinahandle yung high praises and all, and still playing and doing well in the game?
Ang sa akin lang, pinapakita ko sa ensayo namin, lagi ako nag-show up doon, lagi akong nag-extra. Yung binibigyan nilang tiwala sa akin, sinusuklihan ko lang din yung pagkatiwala sa pagkalalaro ko. Yun lang. Ano nga yung next question?
At syempre, nabanggit mo nga, yung next question naman, considering yung score that we have right now, you were down by 15 points, 35-50. So sa tingin mo as a point guard for this game, ano ba yung kailangan ninyong gawin para makabawi for the second half?
Need lang namin dumipensa kasi yung mga kalaban shooter eh. Tsaka ang gamit sa amin ni coach 5-5-5 so bale. Ano kami, tiwala lang kami sa isa't isa. Abulin namin yung lamang yun lang, bibigay lang namin yung best namin sa game.
And lastly, may gusto ka bang batiin or pasalamatan?
Binabati ko yung pamilya ko tapos yung girlfriend ko tsaka yung sa St. Clair community, mga coach ko, Boss Monching, Talisayon, St. Clair community yun lang.
Thank you so much, Joko. Now, ayan na muna sa ngayon, mga kaliga. Magbabalik po tayo in a while.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, games! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy! Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now!
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence, dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
Di abot ang data! GG bro! Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Easy mo lang!
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Welcome back to the continuing coverage of the Pinoyliga Nextman Cup between the Benilde Blazers and the St. Clair Saints. I'm Justin Alfonso alongside Benny Benitez and the third person of our crew, Bianca Tagarda, at courtside as we start this game on an Escobedo three-pointer.
Yep. Never count ang St. Clair Saints, Justin. They have the heart of a champion.
As the Benilde Blazers holding on to a 12-point lead. Gonzaga drives, Gonzaga fakes, goes the opposite. And that will be an end one opportunity for Gonzaga.
Yuri, I was telling earlier about how footwork is with Gio Gonzaga when he's down low. You want to see that confidence. This same swagger of Gio Gonzaga, you want to see this because this will benefit the program more because there's not a lot in the CSB lineup that has the same skill set as Gio Gonzaga.
And Gio Gonzaga will miss the N1 opportunity here for the Blazers. In their previous game, they shot 77% from the free throw line as Benilde in a 2-3 zone against St. Clair.
Oh yeah, you could see that so that they could guard the bigs. And just like that's a good option na binigay nila when it comes to defense kasi pinatira nila yung big man Justin, which is outside the comfort zone of course.
Ortega with the basketball. BHO to Hukom. Hukom kicks out. A three-pointer is up, no good, too strong. Gonzaga will try to save it. He does, but to the wrong person. And here comes the Saints. They're running, they're pushing, and an easy 2 points for Castaneda.
I like the seal of Musa there because that's half of the point for the St. Clair Saints there.
There's a wild shot there by Daha, and here comes St. Clair. Three-pointer is up. It is good, and just like that, it is down to a single-digit lead for the Blazers.
I like the confidence, of course, of the team with their shooters, opting for those longs instead of those drive to the basket, Justin.
Gonzaga. Binigay. Kebalikwig. Daha. Three. Butter. Ernest Daha. Oh, what a nice shot there.
I think that was Matthew Hukom because they have the same type of shot, Kaya, you can't distinguish the two, but it's a good pamatay sunog, Justin, on the part of the Benilde Blazers right there.
Still in this 2-3 zone, the Blazers. 5 seconds left to shoot. They fire, no good, and here comes Hukom. Hukom surveying the floor. They have 15 seconds left to shoot. Gonzaga three-pointer, no good. And Daha will get the rebound. Ernest Daha goes inside to Gonzaga. Gonzaga pump fakes, goes spins middle, and what a move from Gio Gonzaga.
He was showing Musa there the bag. A lot of footwork, a lot of spin moves, and at the end of the day, it's a made basket.
Ooh, nice patient mid-range move there, but they will miss. And basketball will go back to the Blazers as Podador will come in for Ernest Daha. 57-43, 6 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in our third quarter. And Benilde Blazers, anytime St. Clair had some kind of momentum, they were ready to shut it down right away.
That's true, Justin. You could see the swagger and the familiarity. We were seeing earlier dun sa pregame, they weren't doing the same pregame warm-ups as that the normal team would do. They were running their plays actually kanina. A lot of dribble hand-off actions and a lot of activity na team dynamics.
So let's take it over now to Bianca Tagarda for a quick report.
Depensa, ayan ang mukhang bibig ni Coach Gino during halftime and even up until now dahil tila namimigay lang daw sila ng tira sa kalaban. Not to mention that this defensive lapse was also their main problem in their last game. This second half, the coaches of St. Clair Saints urged their players to guard their zones para malimitahan ang kilos ng kalaban. Adding on to that, Coach Gino also mentioned to me that he guarantees each of his players 10 minutes in every game just as long as they execute their plays well. Now let's see if they will get to seize those 10-minute opportunity in this quarter. Justin and Benny?
Thank you for that report, Bianca. Thank you for that report, Bianca. As that is something that most coaches usually don't give out 10 minutes to every single player on the bench.
Yeah, and I think it's something about that's a team culture that Coach Gino Manzana is trying to put into the St. Clair's program. And you could see it. It's just an 11-point lead with the type of aggressiveness that they're showing. This is really still malayo pa.
Hukom fires away, no good. And that will go St. Clair's way. Only an 11-point deficit that the blue shirts are facing here in the third quarter. And let's see here if they can convert and bring it down to single digits as Montejo with the basketball.
Just to get back to what Bianca was mentioning earlier about defense, we also overheard si Coach Gino Manansala talking about long shot, long rebound, and yung kanilang box out on that. So they need to adjust on that as well.
Podador gets it inside, but they will not finish as Jarque will not make that shot, and a platoon substitution here. But let's take a look at that. The Shawarma Shacking play of the game. Ison all the way to the rim. No fear in his eyes as he takes it strong all the way to the rim. As the Saints here with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Yeah, this is what Coach Manansala is talking about. But that's just a costly mistake right there. Just when they were trying to build momentum, Justin.
As Parinas will turn the ball over right back to the Blazers. As we're almost halfway through the third quarter.
Joko Bohorcelo coming into the ball game, Justin, and he's one of those players na talagang inaasahan for the Blazers, and he has that size.
As Ison spins middle, goes all the way to the rim, and draw that foul. Ison has no fear in his eyes as he goes all the way to the rim, challenging the trees of the Saints.
Yeah, he reminds me so much of high school basketball. I don't know why, but yeah, I think well, if I'm not mistaken, I know I'm 95% certain. Let me just check on this, that he came from the LSGH program, and he came from our well, he played for the Juniors Cup as well. But he has that kind of spunk and aggressiveness of a high school point guard, Justin. You could see it, eh? And we hope that all of these things that he's doing now in the preseason will be able to be translated to that next level that he wants to go, which is the NCAA.
As James Ison will miss both free throws here, but Bohorcelo being pressured by Ison. But Ison will be called for a hand check. But there it is, that high school type pressure, all the way from the front court to the back court.
But you want to see also in your offensive player the maturity on whether to challenge that or to give that pass muna, no? And then get back the ball at some point pag wala na yung pressure.
Bohorcelo spins, tries to kick out, but a steal by Benilde. As you hear Coach Gio Manansala saying, execute mo muna. Trying to get him to execute the whole play before you try an attack.
That is true. And on that defensive gem that was shown earlier, it was Irel Gala showing his athleticism.
And here comes James Ison with the basketball, manning the point guard duties, but will turn the ball over. And here comes Parinas. Parinas all the way to the rim, converts for 2, brings the lead down of the Blazers back to single digits.
Single digits, correct, Justin. But you want to do 1 to 2 more stops, para at least kahit papano to stabilize this.
And Jarque, another pamatay sunog para dito sa Blazers.
From one pamatay sunog to another, yung pinapababawa na ng St. Clair Saints yung lead, Justin. They will come and bring in these 3-point shots.
Loyola binigay kay Parinas. Parinas drives, right hand scoop too strong. And here comes Benilde. Podador pushing. Oh my goodness, a nice move from Galas, but he will not control the basketball. And the basketball will go back to the Saints. As we have a 12-point lead here for the Blazers. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. As a full court press here being shown by the Blazers. Oh, a nice gimme steal and a beautiful finish from Irel Galas.
You like how Irel Galas is up top dun sa nila, no? Sa 2-2-1 press nila. Kasi talagang they take advantage now of the length of Irel Galas. And that's a nice advantage on the part of Benilde Blazers to have a 2-3 as long as Irel.
And the Saints will try to answer back here as they are now down by 14. Loyola with the basketball, looking for a teammate. Now it's with Parinas. Parinas. 8 seconds left to shoot. Three-pointer is up. No good. Podador will tip it. And Benilde will regain the basketball. Benilde up by 14. Galas with the basketball.
He has an advantage here, although nakasag yung ibang defenders ng St. Clair.
Harke, 8 seconds left to shoot. Harke uses a screen of Go. Harke drives, goes up, and will finish as Harke will join the party and continue to build upon their lead.
Yeah, you could see the swagger, you could see the confidence in the Benilde Blazers at this point, Justin. It's not just that their shots are really, going in. It's just really how they execute at this point.
And an offensive foul will be called on Angelo Parinas as they are in the penalty now after that foul. As we take a look at what exactly happened, it was an elevator screen Harke was trying to get through, but Parinas will be called for that foul. Galas with the basketball. Gives it to Harke. Galas drives. Galas steps back. Galas spins back. What a beautiful move, but he will not finish. And St. Clair here, down 16. Can they answer? In need of a basket. Parinas setting a screen for Loyola. Loyola looking for a teammate. Loyola still commanding instructions to his team. Loyola goes all the way to the rim, but he will miss and Go will get the rebound.
That's what you call everything but the shot. But what you don't want in that offensive set, Justin, is one person having the ball for the first 18 seconds ng yung shot clock. So, they have to do a better job in terms of executing. Tama nga si Coach Manansala when he mentioned that earlier.
As we have some bodies on the floor here after that fight for the rebound. Harke on the floor as currently a 16-point lead for the Benilde Blazers. As we take a look at exactly what happened in that play, the ball goes up. We got a fight for position and bodies collide as Harke will be okay at least. He's on his feet and will shoot the 2 free throws. As we have the Benilde coaches arguing their case, but Harke will shoot 2 and can make it an 18-point lead, make that 17 now. Less than a minute left to go. Benilde has done a great job keeping up their performance even without the key pieces that are missing today.
That's true. Ang maganda kasi sa program ng Benilde is that, and I've been telling this about them, they're like 18 deep. It's the recruitment that they've done over the last 4 or 5 years that has brought them to a position where if they could bring in their third team, it still would be competitive versus the first group of competition.
As Loyola will hit that shot, bringing the lead down of Benilde to 14. And Harke will bring down the basketball. 2-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Harke commanding instructions to his squad. Harke now using the screen of Go. Harke looking for a teammate. Fires a three-pointer, no good. And oh my goodness, Gonzaga will haul it in and finish for 2. And St. Clair could not get another basket, but the Blazers, what a 16-point lead entering the 4th quarter as we take a look at that Gio Gonzaga rebound and a finish.
I think that was Irel Galas right there.
Oh, Irel Galas, Irel Galas with a beautiful rebound. 69-53, Blazers up by 16. We'll be back, folks. Don't go away.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Point lead for the Benilde Blazers against St. Clair. Mount a comeback here in this fourth quarter. But if they do, what do they need to do, Benny?
Execution every time, and they have to be very patient at this point, Justin.
And here comes the Saints. A three-pointer is up and no good. And a rebound by Irel Galas. Galas with the basketball. Galas looking for a teammate. He pulls up for a three-pointer short. Kua with the rebound. Now it's with Ortega. Now it's with Go. Go gives it to Ison. Ison stops, gives it back to Go. Go pump fakes. Go still with the basketball. Go spins, and that will be a shot clock violation, and that's a good start defensively for St. Clair.
That's a good start. You want to see those types of recovery, like what you saw there in Babacar Endong, and that's the type of aggressiveness that they want. But they have to be very consistent with that, Justin.
Bohorcelo gives it to Manzano. Manzano hands off to Ibanez. Ibanez tries to go to Endong. Endong fighting for the ball. Endong with it. Endong will not finish, but a good start here with some good execution coming from St. Clair.
Yeah, they just have to do that on a consistent basis. Look at bringing down the lead to around single digits by probably around the 6-minute mark, and we have a ball game.
69-53, Babacar Endong at the line here for the Saints as they have Bohorcelo, Bondok, Ibanez, Manzano on the floor for their squad.
What the coaching staff is trying to do with Babacar Indong is he's trying to be open down low where he operates really, really well, Justin. Yun yung gusto nila makita rather than looking at Endong facing the basket where he might be not as strong as compared to back to the basket sa ilalim.
As Benilde now with the basketball, 69-54. Galas with the basketball. Galas, DHO. Will be fake. Now it's down low with Go. Go fade away. Yes, sir. Nice soft touch coming from Ronjigo.
Ronjigo slowly bringing the confidence up sa laro niya now that he's in a Blazer jersey.
Manzano, DHO to Ibanez. Ibanez looking on the opposite side. Bondok to Endong. Beautiful play and a slam dunk from Babacar Endong.
That's what we're trying to say. You know, they want to keep Babacar Endong in the baseline, not fronting the basket.
A beautiful execution coming from the Saints. And can Galas answer? Galas floats through the lane, but he will miss. Gives it to Podador. Podador will take his time. Will try to get the entry pass to go, but it will not be successful. Ison, hesitation, pull up. No good. Ball is loose, but here comes the Saints. A three-pointer is up. It is good! And just like that, the St. Clair Saints starting to get some momentum.
That's a good option for the St. Clair Saints. Si Bohorcelo, Justin. He has been a performer for them. So expect a lot of the ball to be there with him or probably with Endong.
As Endong will get that rejection. Balikig will come back into the game for James Ison. Just like that, the lead is down to 12. And the Blazers here, can they answer? Go. Now is with Balikig. Three-pointer is up. It is no good. Rebound will go to Ibanez. And here comes the Saints. Ibanez gives it to Endong. Endong, attack mode. Endong all the way, no good.
That's what you don't want. You want Babacar Endong at the baseline.
A kick out to Kua. Kua 3, no good. And the ball is loose, but the ball will go back to St. Clair. As we take a look at the Shawarma Shacking play of the game. Slam dunk. Babacar Endong with bad intentions to that rim. There's a beautiful executed play there from the Saints. Marcelo with the basketball, gives it to Manzano. Manzano at the high post, DHO to Escobedo. Escobedo looking for a teammate, gives it to Ibanez. Ibanez fires away, no good. Endong will haul it in, and Endong, another 2 points.
That's how you want to implement, how you want to utilize a Babacar Endong, because he will be working real well dun sa radius na yon, Justin.
It's down to a 10-point lead, but let's speak to Bianca Tagarda with a report.
Quick update lang about the Benilde Blazers huddle, Justin and Benny. Unti-unti na ngang umiinit ang bench ng Benilde Blazers, especially during the intense moments of the late third quarter. Coming into the fourth, isa sa mga players na binigyan ng malaking responsibilidad ni Coach Ren ay none other than si James Eason, a former LSGH Greenie na nabanggit nyo nga rin kanina at napag-usapan. With no Coach Pao present and with two key players not in jersey, will the Blazers secure the lead? What do you think, Justin and Benny?
Thank you for that report, Bianca. You know, the Blazers have been really stepping up as next man up mentality is in full display as they're up by 11.
Yeah, in that previous play, while Bianca was reporting, you know, the confidence of Irel Galas right now is really sky high.
And here comes Escobedo. The Saints were able to get the possession. Escobedo in attack mode. Escobedo fade away. Oh my goodness. What a finish coming from Escobedo.
What you want about that play is that hindi siya nagmadali, Justin. He knows he can make that shot. Makeable shot yata sa kanya yan sa practices.
As the lead of the Blazers down to single digits. Can the Blazers answer? Spodador, three-pointer, no good. Ball is loose, and a whistle has been called, and that's a foul on Babacar Endong.
Every time, Justin, nagra-run ng St. Clair, Benilde Blazers will always come back with a three-point shot.
As it is a 9-point lead here, we have some substitutions on the floor. Gio Gonzaga coming in for Ron Gigo. And Montejo also coming in for the St. Clair Saints. Less than halfway through the fourth quarter. Do we have a ball game on our hands? We were talking about it earlier, Benny. Around the 6-minute mark, if they get it down to single digits,
Yeah,
they have.
yeah, they have. This is a tight ball game, Justin. Don't be fooled by this 9-point lead. This is a tight game.
Hukom finds Spodador, but he will miss. But Galas will haul it in 2 times.
Wow.
My goodness.
Are we looking at the Irel Galas breakout game? Wow.
Montejo will lose the ball. Hukom will find it. And here comes the Blazers. Galas pump fakes. Galas floats. Galas will finish.
You know how, the confidence that will be given to you will always translate into something great. And I think right now the coaching staff of the Blazers are showing confidence in Irel Galas.
As Galas putting on an absolute show here for the Blazers. But can the Blue Shirts answer? And they do with a three-pointer of their own. Richmond Montejo. It is back down to a 10-point deficit here. Can the Blazers and this man right here, Irel Galas, have an answer? Galas with the basketball looking for a teammate. Finds Spodador. Now it's with Gonzaga. Balikig. Finds Hukom. Hukom, 3, no. And basketball will go to Babacar Endong. Endong will try to go behind the back. He will lose it, but his teammate will find it. And Manzano will bring it down to an 8-point lead. And just like that, a 5-0 run will be answered with a 4-0 run of St. Clair. And Galas with the basketball.
We're looking at a game of spurts at this point, Justin. Look at this. Irel Galas with the ball in the DHO.
Gonzaga with the basketball. Gonzaga pump fake, spins, goes inside, tries to find a teammate, and that's a turnover and something that the St. Clair Saints want.
Something's brewing, Justin, on the St. Clair side.
78-70. Timeout St. Clair. 3 minutes and 7 seconds left to go. Can the Blazers hold on to the lead, or will St. Clair come back and steal a game?
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Mga kaliga, boy do we have a ball game on our hands. An 8-point deficit being faced by the St. Clair Saints, 78-70, with a lot of time left to go. And Bohorcelo and company with the basketball. Bohorcelo naghahanap ng kampe. Bohorcelo matake, kicks out, three-pointer up. It is no good, and Gonzaga will get the rebound.
Ooh, in and out. That's a crucial shot, Justin.
That would have been big time as Balikig gives it to Daha. 2 minutes and 41 seconds left to go. Gonzaga will lose it to Endong. Endong in attack mode. Endong will finish.
That was a reverse three-point play, Justin. Just when they just missed out on that gumulong. Wow.
Babakar Endong will finish this N1 opportunity. We'll try to finish this N1 opportunity.
Yun naman, Justin, if you want to maximize Babacar Endong, it's those types of passing lane activities that he does at his height and his length that matters. Ang galing.
As Babakar Endong will not convert that free throw, but almost a steal here for the Saints, as the Blazers only up by 6 now. And the pressure here being shown by St. Clair. Galas with the basketball, looking for a teammate. Galas looking at the clock, 8 seconds left to shoot. Galas spins, Galas steps back. Galas mid-range J, in and out, and Endong with the rebound.
This is where the maturity of this new batch of Blazers will show, Justin, kung nasan talaga sila.
Escobedo, siya may hawak ng bola, binigay kay Endong. Escobedo putting on the moves. Escobedo pump fakes, looks for a teammate, finds Bohorcelo. A deep three. Oh my goodness! Big time players make big time plays. Joko Bohorcelo brings the lead of the Blazers back down to 3.
Wow! Scorers will score, Justin. Nakikita mo naman sa kanya, he wants it. And para nung nandun na siya, it was an emergency shot, but it's a good thing that it was in his hands.
78-75. Timeout. The Blazers will be back.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Welcome back mga kaliga. just like that, we have a ball game. Grab your popcorn, hold on to your seats, because this is gonna be a good one.
Yes. Yes.
78-75.
I like these vibes, Justin. Yung mga ganitong klaseng laro. It's a treat for us this Sunday.
Malikig having trouble against Borcelo. Ball is loose. Galas kicks out to Gonzaga. Gonzaga tries to attack. Gonzaga loses the ball. Gonzaga pump fakes. Gonzaga will go up. He will miss, but the rebound will go to the Blazers. 11 seconds on the clock. Palikig, siya may hawak ng bola. Sizing up his defender. Pull up three. No. And the rebound will go to the Saints.
Wow, this is a crucial offensive set for the St. Clair Saints.
Borcelo, binigay kay Escobedo. Escobedo, staying patient, gives it to Endong. They get it down low. And they will lose the basketball.
They are yun yung similar plays, Justin, that they were running, earlier, where si Babacar Endong pops out in the middle. But it's a break of the game, but they still have 1 minute.
Still a minute left to go. No need to foul if you're St. Clair. And if you're Benilde, all you need to do is score. Gonzaga will lose it. Endong will recover. And here comes the Saints. Oh my goodness, what a treat! And St. Clair only down by 1.
Babacar Endong.
Wow.
Passing lanes, aggressiveness on defense, converting.
What a take. Wow. By Dumankas. Floating through the air. Showtime for the Saints. Now only down by 1. 78-77. Don't go away just yet, mga kaliga. The rest of this game. We'll be right back. And this is why we love Pinoyliga basketball. 78-77. A 1-point lead by the Blazers. That was once 20 points.
That's right, Justin. We were telling ang mga kaliga natin, don't discount sa St. Clair down, But here again, we go back to sa sinasabi natin, level of maturity during end games. Dito makikita ngayon ng coaching staff yan for the Benilde Blazers.
Balikig. Binigay kay Galas. 6 seconds left to shoot. Oh, what a nice crossover. Oh, a nice pass to Gio Gonzaga.
Wow.
And Gio Gonzaga will finish.
Wow, Gio Gonzaga with the finish, but Ralph Balikig with that recognition. Wow.
A beautiful executed pick and roll from Balikig to Gio Gonzaga.
Wow, that's a well-executed play. Wow.
Had Babacar Endong bite on his head fake, and as soon as that happened, the quick pass down low to Gio Gonzaga, and Gio Gonzaga will bring the lead of the Blazers back up to 3. As we see on screen, both of the teams in their huddles. Benny, what do they need to do here to try and win this game for both teams, starting off with the Saints?
One, they don't have to go on an immediate 3-point shot. This is just an execution for a simple 2 points. If they get a 3-point play out of that, that will be a bonus. But they have enough time, Justin. And they have to recognize also the number of fouls that they have if necessary. Because right now, they only have 1. So that might work against them.
And for the Blazers, all you need to do is play some defense and burn the time.
That's right. That's right. But definitely, it's a chess match at this point. The two coaches will definitely adjust.
80, the Benilde Blazers. 77, the St. Clair Saints. 35 seconds left to go. St. Clair will only have 14 seconds on the shot clock since they will advance the basketball. And Borcelo will do the inbounding duties. Three-pointer is up. It is good! Oh my goodness! What a shot!
Wow, that's a confident 3!
Wow!
My God!
80-80. Tie ball game. 32 seconds left to go. Hold on to your seats, mga kaliga. We have a basketball game on your hands. Malikig with the basketball. Working on the defense of Borcelo. Now it's with Daha. 12 seconds left to shoot. Daha asking for a screen. Daha looking for a teammate. Gets it to Gonzaga. Gonzaga in attack mode. Gonzaga spins away. Teardrop. No good. And the rebound will go to the Saints. 7 seconds left to shoot. Borcelo with the basketball. Gives it to Parinas. Parinas pump fakes for the win. No! And we will go to overtime. What a basketball game.
Wow. These are the type of 5 minutes I always want, you know.
Yes.
Wow.
What a shot to send it to OT. To Mangas. My goodness.
Wow.
Ice cold in his veins. And just like that, we have an extra 5. Don't go away just yet, mga kaliga. Overtime is coming your way. Extra 5 minutes is what the basketball gods gifted us here this afternoon as the St. Clair Saints will come back from a 20-point deficit and force OT. Benny, what a game.
Oh, what a game. You know, we were talking about the type of execution that St. Clair's would, you know, we were trying to tell everyone, no, they could do a quick 2, but no, they opted for that dramatic 3-point shot.
Montejo will drive, give it to Endo!
Oh!
Slam dunk, Babacar Endong!
Wow, St. Clair basketball in action, my God!
Ison with the basketball, and Babacar Endong once again. Montejo with the basketball. Montejo, no good.
And that's what we're trying to tell you, know, the passing lane excellence of Babacar Endong. Always, every time, the perimeter. Ang galing.
Wow. Babacar Endong wreaking havoc on the defensive end and will give the St. Clair Saints their lead here in OT. 82-80. Daha with the basketball. Now it's with Ison. Ison binigay kay Gonzaga. Gonzaga 3, no good. And the basketball will go to the Saints. What a game here. They try to go to Endong, but Pudador will get the deflection. My goodness, Benny.
Instead, Babacar Endong is taking over on both ends of the floor, on defense, on his perimeter defense. Yung dun nag-emanate Justin eh.
As we have 16 seconds on the shot clock. Parinas, siya may hawak ng bola. Parinas working in the post. Parinas will go up, but he will miss. And Gonzaga with the rebound.
Minadali niya yon. Because he saw that, you know, there's an opportunity, there's a space.
Daha 3, too strong. And the rebound will go to the Saints. 82-80. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Can the Saints pull off a comeback and win this game? Montejo all the way will draw the foul.
This is where the guards of St. Clair would come in with their heady plays. Kasi, di ba na-mention natin kanina, Justin, how St. Clair produces those great, burly, big, aggressive guards. Eh, no? So talagang dito makikita na natin siya.
And one of them is Montejo. Staying aggressive here in OT, drawing that foul, can bring this lead to a 2-possession game for his squad if he makes both free throws. And he makes the first. St. Clair Saints, now they're the ones in the driver's seat, and how will Benilde respond?
They have to be aggressive, but at the same time, yung execution nila should be as flawless as how it was executed earlier when the balikig pick and roll was done with Gonzaga. But let's see what's happening here.
And Escobedo here will be, I think, thrown out of the game.
Let's see what happened here. You know, at this point, everyone has to be very, very intelligent in the type of things that they will do inside the court, Justin, especially with the St. Clair Saints. They are in momentum in the driver's seat, so they have to really look at that.
St. Clair came back into this game, and now they have a 4-point lead. But we have some extracurricular activities going on.
Number 16, Soy Escobedo.
And that's an unsportsmanlike foul on Soy Escobedo.
Disqualifying foul on number 16, Soy Escobedo.
And Soy
Escobedo is out of the playing court.
And Soy Escobedo will be out of the playing court.
Yeah, he has to be escorted outside of the court right now before we continue with the game.
As that's going to be a huge loss to St. Clair, as Benilde has a chance.
Oh yeah. They could use this as a momentum builder on their part, or this could be used by St. Clair for their own, getting back into momentum kind of thing. But either way, we're still in a 2-point ball game here, Justin. It's an exciting ball game.
And just like that, it's back to single digits. And Benilde will shoot some more free throws and has a chance to even bring this lead down to 1. We have some discussions here from our officials on who will shoot that free throw, and it's going to be Pudador.
Yeah, so now they have the opportunity to really keep it close.
As Pudador will shoot this free throw, and he will make it. And one more to tie the ball game up, and just like that, that 4-point lead of St. Clair on the verge of being erased.
Yep.
And
again, both sides, and they have to be very, very smart with this.
And Arlie Pudador will miss the second one, but they will still have the possession. A chance here to regain the lead for the Blazers. Malikig inbounds the basketball to Ortega. Malikig uses the screen of Gonzaga. Sidestep, kicks out to Gio. Gio, 3, no good. And the rebound will go to St. Clair, and a foul will be called on Dale Ortega.
Justin, Dale Ortega, during his LaSalle Green Hills days, he was really the scorer for that team, for that runner-up team of Coach Renren Retualo.
And let's see here what the Saints will do. They're up by 1. Montejo, DHO. Now it's with Borcelo. Manzano now in the low post. Manzano gives it to Endong. They swing it one more to Manzano. Oh, a beautiful executed play, but they will miss, and Galas will get the rebound.
That was a great execution, Justin. They chose to go long. Hindi lang pumasok.
Galas, attack mode. Finds Podador. Podador will miss, and Galas skies in for the rebound.
Galas is the Mr. Putback for the Benilde Blazers. He's done that at least twice already in this ball game, Justin. Good job for Evel Galas.
Montejo looking for a teammate. Gets it to Endong. Endong will pump fake, and he will make it.
That's just a very finesse FSA right there in Babacar Endong, Justin.
And just like that, the lead is back with the Saints. We are going back and forth, back and forth. Galas with the basketball. Galas, DHO to Hukom. Now it's with Gio Gonzaga. Gonzaga gives it to Hukom. Hukom steps back, three-pointer, no good.
I don't know, Justin, if we're seeing a preview of a finals here or a final four. I don't know. But these are definitely one of the top teams in this tournament.
And let's see what this game will end up being as the Blazers will get the basketball. Podador attacks. Podador all the way. Kicks out to Gonzaga. Gonzaga will finish.
Nice recognition on the part of Arlie Podador for early offense there. Galing.
And just like that, the lead is now back with the Blazers. 1:44 seconds left to go. Montejo all the way. Kicks out for a three. No good. And Donga will haul it in. And that will be a foul. 87-86. The Blazers up by 1. 1:37 seconds left to go. No one is allowing any of these squads to have more than a 1-point lead for some reason.
It's just a treat, from the basketball gods, Justin, this Sunday. It's just a treat to see someone like Babacar Endong dominating and just looking at carrying his team. But at the same time, you want to see yung Benilde Blazers on how they counter every time. It's more of a team game for them.
As Babacar Endong will miss the first free throw, but has a chance to tie it up with this one. And the soft touch will go 87 all. A tie ball game here.
Yeah, kapit mga kaliga, because this is really a treat for us.
As Galas will control the basketball for Benilde. Galas goes left, steps back, finds his point guard. Balikig asking for a screen from Galas now. 10 seconds left to shoot. Balikig, deep three-pointer. Got it! Oh my goodness!
Wow!
What a shot!
Grabe mga kaliga, kung nakikita nyo lang kami ni Justin dito, kung paano Galing!
We are both on our feet as Manzano will hesitate, kicks out. Manzano with the basketball, 8 seconds left to go. Manzano drives all the way, kicks out. Bohorcelo, pump fake, step back, three! No! Ball will be tipped, and here comes Benilde. Balikig, siya may hawak ng bola. Binigay kay Galas. 17 seconds left to shoot on the shot clock. Balikig with the basketball, asking for a Galas screen. Balikig, three-pointer! No! Ball is loose. It will go to the Saints. The blue shirts with the basketball. Manzano all the way to the rim. No good. And the Blazers will get the basketball. It's an offensive foul. Oh my goodness, what a turn of events. And just like that, St. Clair will have the basketball at the free throw line, and a timeout has been called by St. Clair.
I'm lost for words at this point, Justin, because it is just so exciting for everyone.
What a game. 90. The Benilde Blazers, 87 the St. Clair Saints. We are winding down, 27 seconds left to go in this ball game. Benny, now St. Clair has 2 free throws here. What do they need to do now that Benilde will get the ball with about 27 seconds left to go in the clock? Are they going to foul when they get back?
And then they have to be very honest with their defense and try to get a steal for the first 10 seconds of the shot clock of Benilde. And then they have to decide. And I think the coaches would now decide whether to call that for a foul or not. But at this point, it all depends on what Babacar Endong will do dito sa foul line, Justin.
So let's see here if Babacar Endong will convert both free throws. Both teams are in the penalty. 90-87. 27 seconds left to go, and they will be inbounding the basketball. So let's
okay.
see.
So it's not it's a loose ball foul. So there's no free throws. Okay. So if that's the case, then a quick 2 should be okay.
Montejo inbounding the basketball. A three-pointer is up and a block. What a block from Hukom.
Okay. So now they still have, the shot clock's out already. So there's gonna be a foul most probably.
And still no foul, and there it is from Bohorcelo.
And they have to look back 2 plays ago when they had that point blank shot, So when they go back to the videos of this, babalikan nila yun. But this guy, we have to commend this guy also.
Yeah, Balikig with that big time deep three-pointer to put his team up by 3.
But this is not yet over, Justin. If Ralph Balikig will miss on this,
anything can happen. It's Ralph Balikig shooting the second. And he will make it. And let's see what the Saints will do here in this possession. Montejo running, pushing. Montejo, hesitation, pull up 3, no good. And that will be the ball game. The Benilde Blazers will escape with a W in overtime. 91, the Blazers. 87, the Saints. What a ball game, Benny.
well, like I said, lost for words. But again, basketball gods, we thank you for these types of game. It's just end game brilliance on Ralph Balikig's side. The confidence in that 3-point shot. He just took them to the win.
As we will take a listen to both of the school's teams, as we'll be right back, mga kaliga.
A shield of green and white, we'll fight to keep your glory bright, and never shall we fail. Hail to thee, our alma mater, hail, hail, hail. Hail, hail, alma mater, hail to De La Salle. We'll hold your banner high and bright, a shield of green and white. We'll fight to keep your glory bright, and never shall we fail. Hail to thee, our alma mater, hail, hail, hail. Hail to thee, our alma mater, hail, hail, hail. Hope of the future lies in our hand to greet tomorrow's dream. With just one voice we raise your name. Oh, hail our dear St. Clare. Inspired by your dreams and aspirations, and goals for all humanity, we lift our voices, raise your banner, proclaim your cause on high. All your achievements and goals are a light to our path, the soul of all wisdom, and you're a model to us, those in need of your light, the hand in the master's touch. Hope of the future lies in our hand, to greet tomorrow's dream. Myths and goals are a light to our path. The soul of all wisdom, and you're a mark to us, those in need of your light. The hand in the master's touch. Oh, Hesita, Mamata. Oh, Hesed Clare. Oh, hail our dear Saint Clare.
Mga kaliga, I'm here with our best player of the game. That is Gio Gonzaga from the Benilde Blazers. Now, Gio, congratulations for this game. Grabe yung comeback ng team ninyo. And ang ganda nga ng pinakita ng performance sa team ninyo from the first 3 quarters. Pero medyo nawala yung composure ninyo nung fourth quarter. And nung overtime, nabawi nyo naman siya. Pero can you tell me, paano ba kayo nakapag-adjust after that rattle nung fourth quarter?
Ano lang kami, nag-stay composed lang kami kahit nahabol nila yung 17-point lead namin. Ba't ba ako naka-shades? Kahit nahabol nila yung 17-point lead namin. Stay composed lang kami at naniwala lang kami sa mga sinabi ni Coach Ren sa amin. At saka more improve pa kami sa defense namin dahil kaya nahabol kami.
And ano kaya yung mga sinabi ni Coach Ren na yan? Not to mention, nung fourth quarter, nagkaroon ng onting initan between you and some players. Pero how were you able to stay focused despite the intensity of this ball game?
Maraming beses naman na kaming naka-experience ng mga ganon, yung mga nambibigay. Okay lang yun, basketball to, okay lang masaktan, laban lang tayo, tapos stay composed lang. Ayun, nakuha namin yung panalo dahil sa ginawa niya, nakadalawang kami, anspo, nakakuha kami yung free throw. Alis!
And lastly, ayan nga, napakasaya ng mga teammates mo for this win and your performance. Pero may gusto ka bang batiin or pasalamatan?
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon dahil binigay niya sa akin yung best player. At itong best player na to, ay regalo ko to kay Boss Seth. Happy birthday. At binabati ko rin yung family ko, family ni Nicole, family ng girlfriend ko. Happy Valentine's sa inyo lahat. At sa mga sumusuporta sa amin, kay Daddy Nilo, kay Boss Frank, at sa lahat ng boss namin, kay Boss Andoy, Boss Carlos, lahat. Thank you. Yan po.
Ayan, thank you so much, Gio Gonzaga. And mga kaliga, magbabalik po tayo in a while. Pero for now, balik na muna tayo kay Justin and Benny.
Welcome back, mga kaliga. Thank you for that best player of the game interview. Don't go away just yet, mga kaliga. We still have some more basketball action coming your way as we have 2 more games. Right after this, we have the University of Makati Herons going up against the Jose Rizal University Heavy Bombers, as that's going to be a great game. And for our final game, it will be the EAC Generals going up against their opponents as we take a look at these highlights. Don't go away just yet, mga kaliga. We'll be back with some more basketball action.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.